Good morning, y'all. We are gonna try this again. Having some technical difficulty this morning. We are gonna do a toning workout. So what you need is a chair. Try to find something that is similar to what I'm using here. So we don't have arms on the edges. You need to be able to grip around the side of your chair. And try not to have anything that's got a real thick upholstery on it, just for safety. Some of our exercises we'll be doing with just balance, and some will be using the chair. So we'll take our chair and move it up against the wall just for safety. So try to find somewhere to do this workout that you can move your chair up against a wall. So you'll just have that safety net so it won't travel without you. So it's just waiting there for you. We're gonna start. So when y'all jump on, y'all tell us hey, y'all tell us what you're doing. If you're just jumping on, you need a chair. So go find a chair and I'll start my warm up. It's looking like we've got a few people. So make sure that you've got some space, but also that you've got a chair and a wall to push that chair up against. That's all we're gonna be using today. But while you get that going, I'm gonna warm you up. Sit and right up tall. So you wanna make sure in this squat that your hips sit back behind and that your knees are not traveling forward. Sit back. Good, change that stance to wide. Take those toes out to the corner, just in the direction that your knees naturally track. Make sure that turnout is coming from your hip and not just your knee. We're down, right back up. Down and up. All right, change that stance to a narrow stance, so right up under the hips, and have a seat. We're just warming up those large muscle groups. Can you take it down and hold it? Think about zipping up your core like you're trying to get into a pair of pants. It's just a little bit too small. So pull it in tight. Your back will be flat. And if you want more, hands go overhead. Hold it there. We've got 4, 3, 2, and can you pulse it? Low, low. Make sure those hips are sitting back, and it's a pulse behind, not forward. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, good. All right, arms out to the side, big circles. So those palms are facing the floor. Good, and take it forward. Torso twist. So you're just going to take that body, bring it around with you. If you make it a larger range of motion, make sure that you're turning that hip and bringing your knee with you to stay safe. One thing that we need to warm up is a lunge stance. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a tight stance, one just right behind the other, and just bend and up. We're going to do a full stride lunge today, but to get warm, we're taking this shorter stride with your hips back. And just remember on those lunges, if you'd like to stick with this shorter stride, that's a way to take the impact off your knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, change that stance. 1 forward and 1 back. Have a seat. So with that short stride, your hips sit back, but your knee still stays over that ankle. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, we're gonna get started. So we've got different circuits. So we'll do exercises of 3 most of the time, but you need a chair. This is built for any fitness level, so I'll give you lots of modifications throughout. But our first one, we've got a push-up. So you wanna take your chair and push it up against the wall for this first one. And I'm gonna show you different levels. So grip on either side of that chair. For a push-up, we're going down and we're pushing up. So if you want more, you can always go to the floor. If you want less, you can stay on that wall and push up here. We're gonna start with sets of 20. So since we're doing toning today, we're gonna go pretty high rep. We're gonna go sets of 20, sets of 15, sets of 10, move on to another circuit. Second exercise in this set, you gotta hover tap. I'm gonna stay to the side so that you can see. We're gonna bring our squat up to a hover. You're gonna tap that rear end down, bring it right back up just to a hover, not all the way up. So it's almost like you're holding that squat for the whole time. And you've got a plank and a knee pull. So you got that up against the wall, knee to elbow. All right, you ready? Let's do push-ups first. Sets of 20. Ready? 2, 3, let's go. Down and up. So you want to make sure that your chest is getting closer to that chair. If you want more or less, just move that stance to where it feels good to you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Flip it around, have a seat in your chair. So you're gonna find that hover, 3, 2, ready, hover. So you're lifting those hips. We got 20 taps, come on. Tap, hover, 2, 3, 4, cores in nice and tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, you're halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right, you should be feeling that in those legs. Find a plank position with your hands. Shoot those feet out behind. You've got 20 to the right, 20 to the left. All on one side. Ready? Let's go. Up. 2. Remember here that if you want to decrease, all you got to do is stand on that wall and hold here. 2. That's halfway there on that side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got to switch to the other side. Right here. Switch it. Up, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, you got it. Give me 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. All right. So from here, we're back to the top. Push-ups are next. We've got 15 reps. Ready? Let's go. And you can do any version of a push-up. If you want to send those elbows back, you can. those triceps for later because we got dips. Five, 4, 3, 2, good. All right, we got that hover and tap. Have a seat, plant those feet on the ground, shoulder width apart. Ready? Up to hold. Ready, you got 15. Down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, knee pulls, 15 per side. Ready? Let's go. 2, 3. Now, if you want this to be tougher, just go down in a plank on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch feet. Five left. Good. All right, we're down to 10. So we've got push-ups. Find that place on the wall, on the chair, or on the floor. Ready? Let's go. 10. 9. Remember, this is for all fitness levels. So wherever you are is perfectly fine. Just try to challenge yourself. And done. All right. Back to that hover. So have a seat, plant your feet. 3, 2, find that hover, tap it down. 10, hover. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab some water if you need it. We're moving on to our second circuit. You've got dips, you've got a lunge, and you've got a side plank. So you may want to keep your chair up next to the wall. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. All right, dips are first. So you're having a seat. Hands. So you want to have your fingertips facing the front. And when you lower down, make sure that it's an elbow bend and not just a hip thrust. All right, so to do this at a lower range, you can stay in your chair, bend those elbows to the back. If you want it harder, scoot those feet way out in front. You got 20 reps. 3, 2, let's go. 5, 6. Now don't forget about your core. You gotta squeeze it in tight. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, good. All right. You're gonna want to scoot your chair out away from the wall for this one. So you've got one foot forward and you're gonna lunge. Let me turn to the side. So you're gonna lunge and then you're gonna move toward your 3, which is a tip forward and then back down to lunge, and then a tip forward. Also very much like a deadlift. All right, you got 20 of these per side. Let's go down and lift. 2, 3, make sure that chest and head stay high. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Shake out that hip. Trade sides. One lift. Take it down. Raise the leg. Down. Keep in mind the different levels here. You can take it short stride and toe point. 5 and up. Remember that tougher one where you're down and you spring up. 9 and up. 10. Come on. You're halfway there. 8. 7. Can you spring up? 6. 5. 6. I was going to make y'all do some more, but this is 3. 2 more. Last one. Good. All right, scoop that chair back over to the wall, and we're going to do a side plank. This one is for 20 seconds. You've got some options here. Shoot those feet out to the side and hold it there. Level 2. Take it up. Level 3, you can lace and reach. Go at your own pace here. You're halfway there. Keep going. So try to keep the body straight from the head all the way down to the toes. 3, 2, switch it. All right, you got to switch sides. We got to do 2. So flip it or turtle the other side. Ready? Let's go. Remember those levels here. You can lace it if you want. You can also, if your wrist bothers you, come down to the elbow and hold onto that chair or put your hand on your hip. Either one is fine, but just make sure that you're holding good form and you stop to take a breather if you're losing form. 4, 3, 2, done. All right, we're back to dips, so slide that chair to the wall. All right, now do 15 reps. All right, fingertips forward. Send those hips out. Ready, let's go. Number 2, we've got that lunge with the lift for 15. Hold on to one side. Ready? You choose your level. We're going down. Bring it up and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you hold it at the top? We got 9 and 10. You got 5 more. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Straight sides. 4, 3. Ready. Take it down. Lift. So your goal here is that both hips face down. What we do when we're tired is that when we send it up, we open up our hips. Not the same exercise. Keep going. You're down to your last 5. Two more. Good. All right, we're to our plank. So push it up against the wall. You got 15 seconds. Ready? Let's go. Hold it. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. And trade, and we'll turn this time. And go. Shoot out in front. Fingertips forward. Ready? Let's go. Down. 9, 8, 7. Remember, just make it harder with feet out in front. And last one. Good. All right, bring that chair where you can lunge forward. Just pretend, ready, sit it down. Spring it up. 9, 8, 7. If you wanted a bigger challenge and you've got some weights at home, you can always hold a weight in that free hand. Last one. Good. Find that other side of your chair. Ready? Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go for 10. Ready? Let's go. So I'm going to tell you at the 10-second mark, but I'll also tell you at the 30, and we're going to move right over to that other side. If you're stopping at 10, 3, 2, keep going for 30. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch it over, ready? Let's go. 30 or 10, up to you. If you're at 10, 3, 2, if you're at 30, keep going. Three, 2, 1. All right, we are gonna end behind our chair with a hip and rear end series. So I want you to think about a couple of things. I'm gonna turn to a catty corner. You want to make sure that when you lift here, you're not allowing your low back to do the work. So here, think about those hips as being a bucket. You want your bucket to stay full. You don't want it to tip out the front or the back. So you're holding onto that chair if you need it. But when we start, let's get back so you can see my feet better. When we start, toe is forward, hips are directly under your shoulders. We're gonna start with just a series and we're gonna do all right. Ready? Lift it up, up, up. So you see it's a really tiny range of motion if you're not allowing your back to help you. Now take it up and hold it, hold it. Now, up high, can you pulse it? Squeeze, squeeze. You see how tiny that is? 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold your core in. 3, 2, done. Okay, so your toe is to the back. You're going to walk it out 3 or 4 inches, leaving those hips facing the front. You're going to turn that heel in toward your other heel. So we're lifting at a 45-degree angle. You should feel this in the outside of the hip. We're up, down. 2, 3. You got 4 more at this speed. Go, take it up and hold it. Hold, flex that foot. You should be feeling this underneath that glute. Hold it there. Up, pulse, pulse. Keeping those hips stable. You got 8 more. 4, 3, 2. Only change here is if we're going straight out to the side. I'm going to turn my chair. So you're sending that leg straight out, straight in with a flexed foot. Get your feet grounded right up under the hip. Ready? Take it out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. I want you to take it up and hold it. I know that standing hip is probably burning. Hold it, hold it. You're going to pulse to the top. Up, up, up. You got 8 more to finish this side. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, done. Okay. Shake out both hips. If you need to stretch, you can send one hip out to the side and stretch it out with the other one. All right, I'm going to turn to the side again for our other side here. Send that opposite foot to the back. Tuck your hips underneath. Ready, lift. So this side kind of gets the short end of the stick because it had to hold up your body weight for that whole time. But we're still going to work. Now take it up and hold. Hold, flex that foot. Pulse it up, up. So So try to keep that leg as straight as you can, foot is flexed. Core tight, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, done. So put that toe down right where it is. Tuck your hips under, reset. Walk it out 3 or 4 inches. Turn that heel inward toward your other heel. Ready? Let's lift. We're up, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Hold it. So that foot is flexed, and you're going to pulse it. Take it up, up. Two more, 2 and 1. Good. All right, send it out to the side and let's finish. Ready? Lift the leg. Up, 2, 3, 4 more. So you want to keep that hip nice and stable so you're not tipping over. Send it up and hold. Flex that foot, hold. Upper body is just staying strong. Not tipping over. We're up. Pulse it. Come on, give me 8 more. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Okay, good job, y'all. We're going to stretch on our chair. So take a little step back and then send your hips behind you, keeping your back nice and straight. You can rest some of your weight on the top of the chair. Good. From here, we're just going to shift our weight into one hip. So knee and toe point to the front. I'll start here. I'll move out so you can see my toe. Good. Now let's shift weight into the other side. So toe, knee, and hip point the same direction. All right. From here, we're going to send that hip out to the side. You've got options here. I'm going to move my chair out of my way. So you can either stand here and just shift that weight out to the side. If you need more, you can step across with that front leg. Just be careful and keep that hip in line with your shoulder. All right, let's trade it with the other side. Either send that hip out or cross it. Good. Take those hips, tip to the back. Hold there, and let's from here round the back. Chest and head stay high. And roll up to the top. Take that arm up and over. And switch it. Good. Roll the shoulders to the back. And roll forward. Round that back, reach out in front. Good. Take it to the back. Lace those fingers. Great job today, y'all. Y'all worked so hard. Thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you soon.